Same goes for Geist and Doorstop, right? One of those real toss-ups could go either way.
Absolutely.
But Jakal has been putting himself on the map super hard. I think he's 23rd on the PGR currently.
Yes.
Very, very strong player, and we'll see if he can crack into top 8. He's going to have to go through Doorstop, ZSS, or potentially Pokemon Trainer. Yep.
Trainer.
I was saying it just before our block. I think
like
Doorstop's PT might be his strongest character. You know, of course, he does have a great ZSS, but this is probably the better call for a matchup like Wolf. ZSS, not great at responding out of shield. Jakal, a menace when it comes to that pressure game.
For sure. Totally agree with you, Max, but I do just have to call out that Jakal has the tweak practice, but also has dropped a couple sets to Beast recently in Pennsylvania. But welcome everybody to Shine Top 12 with our first Top 8 qualifier. It's going to be Jakal versus Doorstop. You
can hear that thunderous boom on the house speakers right there, kicking top 12 off with a bang. Here it is, Pokemon Stadium 2 is the first stage. No shocks there. Oh, we're going to see the up tilt chain from Doorstop, but not turning into anything too meaningful. Just a couple scratches on these guys. Looks like Jakal might get the first breakaway.
Yeah, you can see already Jakal hanging out in shield for a long, long time here. What Squirtle does best is stack on a ton of damage, but good parries. One thing that Jakal also does really well are these short hop nairs that just kind of appear out of nowhere. He's also very smart. He's going to back himself up into the corner and just throw out that laser, but so far, not going to be able to find the back air, going for it twice, but Doorstop going to be able to respond with the Ivy. Can't find much else, though.
Oh, the air dodge and the Pokemon switch, getting Doorstop away from a couple hits there against Jakal. Now he's still on this ledge, switching all the way to Zard, though. Okay, sacrificing some neutral game, some follow-ups, just for the raw power and survivability.
Yep, for sure. Just the nair off, but the Flare Blitz is going to connect. Jakal is going to tech. Great, great job by Doorstop.
Yo, looking like PK Thunder 2 tech right there, right? You take the hit just so Charizard won't be able to reach the stage. Very smart by Jakal. I want to say he did take that intentionally.
Yeah, probably for sure. I mean, when you play a Pokemon trainer like Beast, who specializes in the Charizard, you kind of know the tips and the tricks of the character, but Doorstop now trying to send Jakal off with the water gun, going for the upbeat to try and prop Jakal above the ledge here, but now, honestly, it's all Jakal. He has a ton of rage, too, and especially going in on Squirtle, a lighter character, can make some magic happen.
All right, we're going to see the quick switch over to Ivysaur. This character armed to the teeth with kill power. Too high of a percent for the dare to link into up air, and just a little too far away for that forward air kill. Let's see, Doorstop, what do you have to even this one up?
It's going to be just the
trade.
fair.
Yep.
Yeah, it's going to be the fair trade there. One thing that I can say, though, is that Jakal is mixing up his recovery every single time he comes back to ledge. It's very smart. But once again, we're going to see that passive playstyle. You can come to me. I'm going to keep getting this chip damage with the lasers here. Here we go, though. Forward throw, trying to mix up the DI once more. And Jakal just not committing right away, but just going to read in the aerial approach with Nair, right with that F smash.
Yeah, calling out that aggressive response from the corner. And if you picked the scared option and rolled in, that was probably going to hit as well. Oh! Nice. Jakal keeping his head on straight in these offstage situations. Wolf's recovery, of course, it can be exploitable, but if you're smart with it, it is kind of reliable. It'll get you back most of the time, and it's always got that present threat of the big hitbox on the top to keep you from wanting to edge guard him so freely.
Absolutely. I think one of the things that Doorstop does that I don't see a lot of PTs do, he's always trying to prop up his opponent by doing this waterfall right from the ledge. It's very odd. Just going to get the standard get up. Jakal once again going to back up just a little bit, trying to find the snare, but once again, they're both resetting pretty well. Jakal going for the down smash read, just switch, going to bail Doorstop out of here.
Yeah, it looked like he tried to account for the switch too. You saw a little charge on that down smash, but at the end of the day, it's just going to be the back air holding down that stage control. Jakal, really dominant game one here, showing that matchup experience.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, when you have a best friend in Tweak and also a practice partner in Tweak who has been playing more PT on his streams and at home, it doesn't surprise me. Now, I do want to see the Doorstop ZSS at least give it a go. We are in best of 5 territory. There is no shame in at least trying it. And you can see he's thinking about it, and here it comes.
Sometimes you got to weigh the options between what your opponent is familiar with and what's good on paper, right? Again, I'd say PT probably slightly edges ZSS out in terms of this matchup statistically, but like you said, Lyric, Jakal, plenty of experience against this character, so no reason not to try your other character that's probably just as good.
Yeah, for sure. I think one of the things that I think Tri-State does lack is a very, very consistent Zero Suit Samus. We did have one in Juice, but Juice also kind of switched to Greninja and then Falco, and I think the next best Zero Suit Samus that I think we have is Webb, who is now committing fully to Sheik. So this could be more of an unknown matchup here, but now trying to read the down smash, not going to be able to find it. I do like the stage pick as well. This does give Doorstop some more space to kind of jump around, but Jakal always going to be able to find that that dash attack, going for the back air, not going to be able to find it. And now we're just back into this neutral, Max.
You see it, Wolf sneaking underneath that Zair with dash attack. ZSS does not appreciate fighting some of these smaller bodies. And Wolf, you know, he's an average-sized character normally, but he can shrink for real with some of his animations.
For sure. We're definitely seeing a lot of that, like, Squirtle kind of jumping off, having that, you know, ease and calm mind off stage, but you're going to jump right into Jakal, into that up smash. That's going to be first stock going on over to Jakal. You can kind of see Doorstop's playstyle come out through all of his characters, right? Just that willingness to be off stage, going for the flip kick, not going to be able to find it. Here comes Jakal, though. One thing that they're both doing so well is this aggression state.
Yeah, it looks like Jakal's just so familiar with the follow-up game, the pressure game against characters like ZSS, PT. It's something that he's obviously seen before, right?
Right.
That said, you got to know the Wolf matchup to make it 4 years into Ultimate.
Yep.
Doorstop just waiting for him to bust out his own bag of tricks or really get into a comfortable spot where we can see what he's made of.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like Doorstop is trying to tease Jakal with the Zair, but Jakal really not budging from underneath these platforms. F-tilt, though, is not going to be enough to KO here, but really great positioning. Gonna get the ground, but can't find the follow-up. That's so unfortunate for Doorstop, trying to read the roll with the down smash, but Jakal just gonna roll away and set up neutral once more.
And, of course, you have those lasers. Even though Zair's got an insane amount of reach compared to Wolf's normals, you don't even have to engage with them if you don't want to. Wow, catching that ledge hop Zair, dash attack going up 2 stocks. Jakal really crushing it in this first set here.
Absolutely, going to be able to get the signature down throw dash attack here and just bringing Doorstop coast to coast. Doorstop stuck in shield, stuck on a platform. Not looking good for them right now, at least in this game too. Trying to find the F-tilt, will not be able to. Jakal going up there for the challenge with the back air. We're back to neutral once more.
Looking so good for Jakal here. Oh, okay, there we go. Doorstop finds the tech in place. Down smash to up B. It's going to be 1 stock, but you still got to take 2 more, and it's not looking too easy right now.
The only thing I would say that at least Doorstop has the advantage of right now, at least you got that Wolf Rage out of the question, right? You know that Jakal can hit that back air, and especially on a stage like Battlefield, it can KO a little bit early, but now Jakal once more just waiting. Okay, both stuck in shield here, but the Zair's now working out for Doorstop a little bit more, gonna be able to find the aerial here, but just a Wolf Flash, you weren't expecting it, I wasn't expecting it either, and that's Jakal going up 2-0.
Yeah, that early aggressive recovery from Jakal there. He's been so patient and measured every time he's getting back to the stage, going for that sweet spot up B, right? Just gonna grab the ledge, nice and modest, but no. The one time you decide to get spicy is when your opponent is least aware, and you saw Doorstop out of resources there. He used his double jump to try to attack him with the fair, and Jakal's like, this is my moment. And I think it was angled up as well.
Yeah. Yep.
Yup.
There it is. Beautiful.
Nice and high.
Yep. Flying high, like Haikyuu.
And that was untechable off the ground as well for the spike. You see the red earthquake right there, red shockwave.
Yeah.
All
There's
right.
that double jump right there.
2
there it is.
Back-to-back strong finishes from Jakal.
I'm very surprised. This last game was a little bit rough, but we're sticking it out with the Zero Suit Samus back on Battlefield as well. So let's see what's going to change this time. I mean, Doorstop taking an early advantage lead, but now it's right back in Jakal's favor.
Yeah, you got the first hit, but of course it's not how you start, it's how you finish here. And it might be a 3-0 finish in Jakal's favor if Doorstop doesn't figure something out right now.
Yeah, definitely adapting a little bit more to Jakal's playstyle as well, using the dare to at least get rid of the Wolf Flash, but once again, always willing to going back to ledge and kind of recentering themselves here. Can't find the nair though, so Jakal once again just gonna put themselves underneath the platform, but it looks like that Zero Suit dare really helping them out.
Yeah, it's that timing mix-up, right? You don't expect players to use those dive kicks all that much. Oh my god, but you can expect a lot of back air from Wolf. Jakal just lining that one up perfectly, covers the ledge jump, and now Doorstop yet again facing a pretty large deficit here. Look at the tech chases. He knows Doorstop has shown that he kind of favors that roll in from the corner out of the tech chase situations.
Absolutely. The pivot grab looking so good by Jakal, but good DI though by Doorstop here, just trying to find an answer. Jakal utilizing the platforms to try and get this drop down back air, but speaking of back, we're going to get a back throw from Doorstop and a back air of himself. Finds the Zair into the forward air, not going to be able to get the KO until that part. Beautiful, beautiful edge guard by Doorstop.
Yeah, Jakal taking his time on that recovery, and it actually cost him. Doorstop calling him out, saying, all right, I know you've been, once again, patient for the most part on your recoveries, so I'm just going to aggressively challenge that. Now we finally see a bit more of a competitive game between these two. Doorstop got to build up some momentum here if you want to put yourself on the board.
Absolutely, and we're talking about momentum, right? I think Doorstop realizes that Jakal really wants some momentum here. Only going to be able to get the ground. Can't find much else, though. Looking for the back air and neutral, but this allows for Jakal to get the grab. No tech. F-tilt not going to be enough to do it, so Jakal just going to shoot out the projectile here. Good get-up attack, saying, you know what? I haven't tried this yet. It's actually working out. The dash attack once more. Not going to be able to KO, but Doorstop is in a terrible position right now.
Yeah, bleeding out pretty heavily here, 147. Any good hit from Wolf actually would have killed you maybe 40% ago.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, I feel like we also haven't seen Jakal go for a lot of these like signature up smashes that he's kind of known for here, but just trying to find the grab so he could potentially back throw at this point, but no punish on the unfortunate grab there, and now here comes Doorstop. Unfortunately, he's falling too far from the ledge.
He wave bounced his side B, I think, likely by mistake right there.
Oh, yeah,
or
absolutely.
he was trying to get a little too tricky, too much dip on his chip, so to speak.
I like that. That's a little funny. Here we go, though. I mean, Jakal just once again playing this neutral so well here. Doorstop once again utilizing the platforms, trying to get the aerial, but no tech. You have to tech versus Wolf, but especially Jakal. We saw this a little bit earlier. He is ready for the tech chase every single time.
Yeah, Jakal stringing together a 5-piece. Wow, another missed tech could have been fatal if Jakal swung the down smash a little bit earlier.
Okay, can't find the down smash on that. Doorstop an advantage, just gonna go for the boost kick. It's not gonna be enough, but at least going to keep the advantage on the ledge here. Just trying to find this back air, just jumping in place, but once again, you take a little bit too long. The up tilt from Jakal not gonna be enough, but I think another dash attack with this much rage max, especially at the ledge, might even be it.
Got to see if Doorstop can string something together here. There's just so much work ahead of him. He's trying to get these back airs on the jump ins, but Jakal, once again, just willing to play defensively. He knows he's just got to tap it in at this point. No reason to get too aggressive or take any big risks.
Yeah, absolutely. Going for the reverse nair here. And once again, we are just back to this crazy neutral, but the parried hit, the up tilt, not going to be able to do it. Let's see what Jakal's going to try and do to seal this game. And it is just going to be the follow-up on the platform. That is going to be Jakal winning it 3-0, sealing his way right into that top 8 where he belongs. And honestly, a really good showing from Doorstop. I do believe I saw on the Ohio State PR Twitter this morning that Doorstop's run is quite possibly the best run of any Ohio player, I think, or something like that.
In Ultimate.
Yeah, in Ultimate,
right.
Something like that.
Seen some crazy runs from Darkshad back in Smash 4.
Yes, that's true.
Of course, he doesn't travel as much as he used to, but still a strong player. We were looking at that Ohio PR before, and he's ranked number 3 just behind Geist and Doorstop, who are very talented in their own rights. But it's all about Jakal Harris right now. This man putting himself into the top 8. Love seeing that. He's a very easy guy to root for, right?
Absolutely.
He's quiet, he's humble, but he's a monster on the sticks. And you got a little taste of why right there. You might see a little bit more of that in the top 8.
Jakal is a friend to everybody. I think
very
a lot
sweet
of
kid.
Yeah, once again, like you said, very quiet to himself, but Jakal once pulled me aside after I lost a set on stream at a local, and he was like, hey, you played really well, but do you want some advice? And I was like, I didn't even pay for this coaching. Like, thank you, man.
Free Metafy lesson.
I just love the fact that so many of the players, at least in Tri-State, are so willing to just sit down with you, play a game with you, and I think that's what makes the region so special. But